So I just pulled into this place called Oxford Exchange. I first heard about it because we went here for my sister's bachelorette brunch, and it's like this bookstore, this coffee shop, this brunch place, these really amazing decor. So on their website, they say, "We began with a mission to create something that would cultivate community and conversation. Designed in the spirit of human engagement, Oxford Exchange is ultimately a gathering place housing a collection of ideas and experiences under a single roof. Just as the name suggests, we drew inspiration from the historic clubs, libraries, and shops of London, whose charm and history seem to spark spontaneous and social interaction." And there's a quote by Albert Einstein: "If at first an idea isn't absurd, there's no hope for it." And I love that. I think this is such a great place. And it says, "If community is the heart of Oxford Exchange, the history is most certainly its soul." So I decided to come here today because I'm getting back to my routine of going on artist dates. I've mentioned this before if you've been watching my videos, but every week what you do is you take yourself out, you do something to feed your creative soul in some capacity, whatever it might be. And so today I decided to come to Oxford Exchange. So I brought my book, I brought my laptop. There's a book I'm reading right now called The Passion Economy, and I highly recommend it for everyone to read. Heather Ramirez actually introduced me to it, but it's amazing and it makes me so grateful for the time we're living in right now.
You're either in or out. I'm not slowing down since I've been flying high. No one looks in.
I stumbled across a book called A Room of Her Own: Inside the Homes and Lives of Creative Women, and I absolutely loved flipping through the pages of this book because I find I get so much creative inspiration just by those coffee table books and seeing how other people decorate their homes in such a beautiful way and how that fuels their inspiration and how that's an expression of their creativity. So I was sitting in Oxford Exchange and this woman next to me, I was sitting at the coffee shop and this woman next to me was on the phone. It seemed like she was talking to a coworker or someone and she was being really friendly, like, "Oh, hi, okay, great, blah, 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 okay, thank you so much, yes, great," like smiling tone. As soon as she hung up the phone, she was just like, ugh, like this exasperated, annoyed sigh. And it was so funny to me because it made me chuckle and made me so grateful that we're now coming out of COVID and we're able to be in the same space as other people, and you really experience people for who they truly are, what emotions they're actually having, more so than through a screen or on the phone or the fake curated versions you see of people online. There's just an energy of people that I love so much. So I'm just really grateful for that, for things to be returning back to normal, for people to be back together, going out again. I just love people watching and I love going to a public space, and I think Oxford Exchange is such a great place for this because there's so many people coming in and out, and there were families, there were people. I just love to kind of hear little snippets of people's conversations. And one point, it was so funny, there was this guy walking by and he was talking about how he didn't wash his hands. He was telling whoever he was with, he's like, "Yeah, I just use hand sanitizer, I wash my hands like once a day." And he walks by, me and this girl next to me just like look at each other and we crack up. We're like, "Did you hear that? Like, what? Ew, disgusting." And we're just laughing like, how are you so proud of saying that out loud? So I've been having these great moments with strangers. If you go somewhere by yourself, you can have those amazing little moments with strangers, and this was such a more common thing in New York City to have because you're just with people and everyone's all together. That's what I love about New York. But in Florida, I loved going to Oxford Exchange because it was an opportunity to have those moments because there's a lot of people in one space, and it was kind of like the city vibe again. So I think I'm going to go hang out there more. It was a really great place. And I think as creative people, it's really good to get inspired to go out, to go somewhere new, to talk to new people, to have new experiences, because you can draw all of this back into your work, into your inspiration, meet new people. So overall, really great experience. And also reminding me why I need to get back into my weekly artist dates, which is something I highly recommend to everyone. Once a week, take yourself out, just by yourself, go do something, feed and nourish your creative soul, and you will not be disappointed. So that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and hit the bell icon to be notified of new videos every time I post, and I will see you in my next video.